guys, welcome back to a brand new episode. So today we've got two very wanted guests for a very long time. On my right, we have a familiar face. She's been here many times, so maybe we're a little sick of her, but maybe you guys are not. So we have the Net Story, Natalie Chai.
Can you just stop inviting me back to the podcast?
First time someone say please stop it. But you still said yes.
Yeah, it's fun.
And then you still want to come back or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so on my left, on your right, you guys. Okay, you know what? I forget the left and right. We have Tata and Chan.
Hi.
Why are you so shy?
Clap.
Okay, clap.
No, it's Tata and Chen.
Oh, sorry. Tata and Chan.
Tata.
Tata and Chan. Tata.
She just cannot make three.
Tata and Chen.
Tata and Chan.
Yes.
Okay. All right, you guys. So today's episode, I don't know what it's going to be about because the plan was just to go with the flow. Maybe we can start off with Tata introducing yourself.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. This is the part that I cannot do. But I'll just do. My name is Tata and I'm a content creator. I also run a production company called Tata Studios.
Yeah.
She's also wearing a pair of socks that says Sunday on a Monday.
But today is Monday.
Yeah.
I don't know why she bring that.
That's such an important detail to know.
Yeah.
But like, I think beyond being influencer or / content creator, what do you really do? I think a lot of people are also curious. Apart from, coming up with your characters like Auntie Linta, you're coming up with your ideas. What do you also do?
I think this is a very interesting question because a lot of people think that I make funny videos for a living.
Yeah.
And people, last year, before my company Tata Studios is more established, a lot of people DM me and ask me, Tata, can I know how do you make money? Like seriously, how do you make money?
Yeah.
And I say, I don't just do funny videos for a living. So I make commercial for brands and I don't usually post the videos on my platform because I think it's a different thing. So in short, I just do production.
Yeah. You create ads, editorials for different brands as well.
Yes.
Right? Yes. Yeah. All right. So that's a little bit of what Tata does behind the scenes as well as in front of camera. I think she's no stranger to a lot of you guys who are actually watching or listening right now. Natalie, what about you? I know I asked this question so many times.
Every single time I come on, you ask me for a self-introduction. I think it's for the betterment of the listeners.
For sure.
But for some reason, I feel like you're not listening the past few times.
I mean, we get new listeners coming in every single time. So it is part of the protocol. Can you just do it? Can you just introduce yourself?
Sure. So I do a couple of things, but mainly I am a freelancer in digital marketing. I also, they say I content create a little bit, but that's not my focus.
Yeah.
I translate. I do a couple of things here and there.
Yeah.
So that's really the gist. I can't really tell you one single thing because I enjoy doing a couple of things at one time.
Yeah, it's just like how I say like I work in production, but there are more.
Yeah, and the both of you do work together as well.
Yeah. Just like her digital marketing, right? I think she mentioned a few times. Just that people don't really get it because I do get people asking me like, actually, what does Nat do on a daily basis? Like how does she make money? Or I always answer like, I think she just want to be happy.
Which is true. But in totality, basically, I manage digital campaigns that go out when you are about to launch a product. I sit in and I manage that whole timeline to make sure that the projects come to fruition.
Actually, it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
she
it is.
needs to manage the project. Let's say, for example, we are currently working on something together and she just outsourced to us as the production house.
Yeah.
But on top of that, she has to manage like
Everything else,
client, whatsoever, vendors or whatsoever. So it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You don't see her face like stupid like that. Actually, she does a lot of things.
So, long story short, the both of you are beyond content creators / influencers or whatever it is they call you these days. You have a full-time job as well. Yeah? Let's just simplify it that way. So to those of you who always wonder how they make money, got job law, right? Just it's not really something that you shout out on socials, I guess. Yeah. Cool. All right. So how do you guys end up becoming friends? The both of you.
Well, actually, we also share about this many times already.
I don't remember.
On our IG live stream.
Then we'll remember. No, because it's 24 hours or like it's real time. Not 24 hours, sorry. It disappears as soon as it's gone, right? So maybe that's why it's never, anywhere. So.
She's a better storyteller, so I think you can go first.
I was going to say
you guys not be shy, just go for it.
Oh, no, I'm not shy because she's usually the one talking. I'm not sure why she wants me to talk so much today.
Because you're late. Okay, Okay, by the way, context. So we're supposed to roll this episode at 11 a.m. And at 11 a.m, Nat was still stuck in traffic. You know why?
You need to share the even earlier context.
Okay, what was it?
We have to share our test kit.
Oh, yes.
Okay, in the group chat. So she was not responding in the group chat.
No, then
so until she sends a test kit, right? Yeah. Then we see, 10:35, 10:40.
She chimpo
herself.
herself.
The test kit and her clock and in her room. And she stays in KL and
Very
we are in PJ. So Maggie said, I cannot reveal the address, but yeah,
basically she said, wow, stay there. Now only you leave the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 15 minutes late from leaving the house.
20.
From leaving the house.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, you're forgiven.
Yeah.
Now you can share the story of how you guys met.
I met Tata through work actually. So I was managing a campaign for a live stream or a whole campaign for Chinese New Year, and then that was the first time I met her.
Yeah.
And when I met her, I remember the first thing I thought was, wow, she really looked like a hamster.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, I saw, I'm like, oh my God, that really looks like a hamster. Because it's the first time I met you. Yeah.
Do you agree?
Do you tell her?
Since she doesn't, actually I think I did, but I don't think she remembers.
I never
Do you think you look like hamster, Tata?
Yeah.
Really?
Because of my chin, I think.
Yeah.
I never thought about it that way, but okay.
Yeah. So we met through work, and a lot more times consecutively after that was also because of work.
Yeah.
But I think through that process, we vibed.
Yeah.
So then we became friends.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to add on to a side of the story?
No, when I met her for the first time, she was a project manager for the campaign, right? So I see her, I actually know about her already.
Of course.
Because of the meetings videos. But she is not like how she's like in the video. She dressed in like full black outfit. She just looked like shit. Her hair is that messy. And she was holding like a super long schedule, you remember? The sheet of paper. Then she talked to me like, because this was our first time meeting.
Yeah.
And I don't really know much about her. And I don't really know much about the campaign.
Yeah.
The details. So I went in and said, hi. And I said, oh, hi. Okay. So do you know what you're going to do? So I said, I don't know. Then she explained like...
Was she good at her job?
First impression, she was not friendly to me. She just want to get her job done.
It's funny because that's my next question. What was the first impression of each other?
And then that was the first meeting, and then we went and do the live stream. Okay. So she was the person behind the queue, and that was my first hosting in Mandarin. And then she had other hosts also Chinese speaker, so she had to write the cues in Chinese. Wow, her cue is so damn bad. Like she will ask you to stop talking, she will just write across and say 话 don't 不要说话
X 话 is like words in Chinese. So X, because I can't write in Chinese, but I didn't know Tata very well, so I thought she can only read English. It's better for her to read in Chinese as well.
In sign language.
So, and I'm like, how do I convey that? Because it's all live stream, and I don't even know how to like convey those messages.
And I thought she was very capable because the live stream is 13
hours.
24.
13 hours, and she had to handle it herself on her own. So
a 13-hour live stream.
So we just take turns to host, and it was really tiring. And when we say bye bye, see you next year, right? She broke down and she cried. Aww. That was my first time. Yeah, and I thought, wow, this girl quite tofu, quite fragile.
Because she cried, is it?
A bit cry. But then after I got to know her, she actually doesn't really cry.
Yeah,
I think that was really too much for her. So that was my first impression of her, like capable and not friendly. And just want to get her job done.
I think there were a lot of, because for Tata, she was the host, right? But there were a lot more aspects to a campaign that you have to handle. And because it was, that time, I think not a lot of people were doing live streams yet. It was sort of like the first of its kind. In that time, it was like early 2019 or 2019, in fact. People weren't really doing live streams as much. So my job then was to handle and create the whole 13-hour thing. And I felt like I was alone.
Yeah.
I didn't have a support system. There was no other live streams to base it off.
Yeah.
There was no benchmark. So for me to feel like I had this whole 13-hour on my shoulders, every hour ticking down was me saying, yes, yes, yes. And when it really ended, I felt a whole burst of emotions because I didn't know how to emote those in first place. Not a very good emoter.
Yeah.
So when it all ended, I broke down unknowingly, and I was just like, oh, it's all
We got it on camera, so
yeah, we got it on camera. And then Tata, I remember she was just like,
No, I didn't do it. I'm like, ayo, need to cry or not? Ayo.
I remember one thing you said. You said, I don't cry, man.
I didn't lah.
You did. So I was like, okay, bro, chill. I didn't ask if you were.
I think I was really different back then lah.
Yeah.
It was more negative.
Yep.
I think.
bit
But what I think she left a very good impression after the whole thing, right? She texted me and say, thank you. And last time say thank you, and I was like, don't know. Last time say thank you, I think you were
a very really, sweet thank you message.
No, yeah. It was with a really heartwarming message. She said like, thank you. I think you were really a good host or something. I needed someone who can goring, blah blah blah. Wow, now I don't
get
know,
that.
I just needed to do the job.
I love it, but it's true, you know. Like I think in our duration of our friendship, I have hardly seen Nat cry, and I think the one time I remember is hometown cha cha cha.
Other than that, you don't.
She sent me a picture of her crying.
I do.
I did?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I forgot
You posted on your IG story.
A grandma died.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is it a spoiler? No, right?
Nah. I mean, when you watch a scene of like a grandmother dying, I just cannot.
Yeah, she sent me a picture and I was, oh, yo, she can cry one.
Pets and grandmothers just...
I've seen a few times lah.
Have me. Huh?
I've seen you cry a few times.
Doing what?
Just being very touched.
Oh, just being touched, is it? Touched of the...
Like, but like ugly cry though.
No.
Have you seen
I never mind, it's okay. Don't
you can be...
Okay.
Okay,
never mind. All right.
I would just like to say that I'm pretty sure it wasn't a cry. She's quite exaggerated.
I see, okay.
How would you describe it?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Don't fight now. Later. Okay, later. Okay. So my next question is, what do you guys value most about your friendship? I think it's a very...
Do we not talk about this friendship?
Oh, I mean, three of us.
Yeah, you're out of the picture.
No, sorry.
How come you're just
I'm playing the role of a host. So, okay, let me involve myself.
Yep.
Okay, so what's your first impression of me?
Oh my God, when?
I don't even remember when I met you, to be honest.
I remember we went for a talk in Monash.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's right.
Wow, that was long time ago.
But you know, when I met you, kind of like knew of you when you did the shoot with Joseph.
The one that I
smacked
his
hand.
hand.
Yeah, you smacked his hand and then he's like, wow, Tata, very scary. I was so scared of him. I was like, who is this Tata? Oh, she's very funny. Then that's when I started checking you out on your content. And then I think we met personally during that Monash talk. Were you from Monash?
No.
Oh.
I'm from Taylor's.
Then why they invite you?
I don't know. You from Monash?
I'm from Monash.
Oh, shit. Guess I was still cute then.
Yeah, cute like hamster. So yeah, what was your first impression of me?
I don't actually remember.
Just say lah, yeah, no shy.
I think you are very atas. That it's not approachable.
A bit hard to approach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe because you are too tall for me.
So her atas is very literal.
Like literally atas. So I didn't dare to talk to you.
Oh really?
And Joseph, because you guys are like
very
out of my league already. Yeah.
Okay. My first impression of you was, I think I would say the Monash talk. You were a bit shy.
I am very shy.
Yeah, you're a bit shy in person, which was very surprising to me because...
Huh, really?
Yeah, because, I mean, obviously I can only base off what I see on socials, right? On socials, you're so out there, so loud, you know, your Auntie Linta character. And then when I met you in person, you were actually a little bit shy. Actually very shy, not a little bit. Shy. Yeah. But of course, as we got to know each other, I think we got closer somewhat, like actually have more conversation than a hi and bye during lockdown also.
Yeah.
The clubhouse situation.
Yeah.
And of course, I think when you got close to Nat, we somehow were kind of like linked together. Yeah. But I think I knew Tata completely separate from Natalie as well. And it was not really like a three of us kind of friendship. It was like I had a friendship with Nat and I had a friendship with Tata separately. And I think somehow then we kind of like got together.
It's like MCO kind
She's like the bridge.
Yeah, Nat was definitely the bridge and she's very proud of it.
Yeah.
All right, Nat, so what's your first impression of me? I feel like I know this, but never mind.
Yeah, so then I'll
Don't get too personal lah. Just share.
Definitely. Don't worry. I'll just tell the fun parts.
Yes.
Right? I met Maggie when I was in Singapore. We were there for a friend's wedding. And the first time I met her, we weren't very close because in always when I meet someone for the first time, I'm a bit reserved.
Yeah.
I don't really talk much, but because I like to observe a lot more, right?
Yeah.
So I met Maggie and Joseph there. We didn't have much time to build up any conversations or friendship. But then when the night of the wedding came, she drank one shot of tequila, shorter than this mic, this shot of tequila, and she was drunk. Right?
And how was I when I was
And she was drunk, and I was like, okay, she's I didn't know because I don't know Maggie that well, right? And throughout that whole night, she was just like, oh, I thought, oh, maybe party girl, you know, party girl. Then we went, because all of us from Malaysia, it was like Malaysia, Team Singapore. Team Malaysia, for some reason, just didn't drink. All of us didn't drink.
Except for me.
No, we all don't drink in general.
Yeah.
So when we all had that shot of tequila, we were just like, oh, I think it's time to go home.
Yeah.
So we went home at about 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm still not close to Maggie at all. We don't even know what our story is, what our life story is. But as we were waiting for the cab going back to the hotel, she started to hold my hand and she started telling me her life story. And then I'm like, I remember that scene of me looking out whether the cab is here because we're in Singapore. I didn't know if it's safe because if we're in Malaysia, I would be like afraid, right? Looking out whether it's safe for us to be around, and she's still telling me, you know, this is my life. I'm like, And then we went in the car and she kept talking to me about her life story.
Why her?
I don't know.
You got no one else?
I have no idea.
I don't remember all
But
this.
the thing is, she doesn't even remember a single detail about what she told me. But after that night, I kind of knew who she was. This is Maggie's background from when she was a baby all the way up. What was her living experience up until today? You know, her friendships, her life, her family. I felt like I was Maggie's best friend the next day. You know?
But the problem is I don't remember
But what
any
happened
of
after
it.
she woke up?
No, until I only found out maybe like a year later that she never even remembered telling me all these stories. She would tell me stories again. Okay, Nat, I never told you this, but I'm like, yeah,
But you
Maggie,
did. Then I
but
said,
you
when? Nat, remember that night you were drunk? I was like, oh my God, I told you that?
Yeah. So many times, even up until today, there
We
will be
still have-
moments she'll be like, I told you that. I'm like, yeah, Maggie, you told me.
Did you all get close after the drunk incident?
No, not at
Not
all.
immediately.
I think the wedding, I remember it was July 2019. Mm-hmm. It was a whole 6 months later, or like 8 months later, only we started actually talking more.
Is it because of MCO?
Yeah. And
I
then
think it's MCO friendships.
definitely blossomed in MCO.
But it was actually Maggie keeps saying that, but because of her memory failure, I would just try and refresh it again, right? 2019, there was one fine day. It's very personal, so I won't go into details. She called me and she said, "Hey Nat, can you talk?" I'm like, "Oh,
Was it
not very."
2019?
It was 2019. 2019. Hey Nat, are you free to talk? Then I was like, "Ooh, what's this?"
it was quite random, right?
It was very random. And then she said, "I just need to talk to someone." And then we talked. But from there, our friendship slowly blossomed. And then only MCO hit.
And then, yeah.
She clearly doesn't remember this story because I never bothered to remind her at all. But it started from a phone call from Maggie, and I thought, oh, now she treats me like a friend.
I mean, yeah.
I think it felt really safe to talk to Nat.
yeah, Nat is
That's
someone,
why
correct. You feel the same way, right? When you talk to her, she's just a very good listener.
maybe because she I don't know about you. Maybe because she never responds.
Okay, so that's my friendship with Natalie. Tata and Nat has a completely different dynamic.
I'm
Can you
not
guys
sure
share?
really like different, but the moment of truth will be revealed now.
Okay. Just do it.
When we first talked, right? Just the other day I was scrolling through our history just to see the changes, you know, in our friendships. When we first started talking, right? Wow, she was really responsive. Wow, she shared about her daily life. Oh, wow. Today, I went to eat lunch and then blah, 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 blah. Then I'm like, I was the really cool one. I was like, oh, yeah, sure, because I was really busy trying to build my company and stuff. Versus now, right? Because I do call her almost every day. Last time it was worse, lah. But now it's like once every 2 days, lah, okay? So just last night I called her.
That's a lot, but okay.
Can I just add in that it's a video call?
So wait, you video called Nat every day last time?
Last time.
Sorry. Why? What?
And I don't know why she's so patient to answer every time. I think I can maybe within 5 times that she declined the call.
So what do you mean? Sorry?
She only rejected my call maybe just a few times.
Out of like the 100 times.
And I'm
1,000.
always,
I think you can say 1,000. I can show you my history now. That is it's all her.
So what do you guys talk about? You
I
talk
think it's
every
not
day.
really safe to. She always think because I have depression. That's why she wants to be there for me, but it's not the case.
Wait, so Nat, for the longest time, she never told you, but she just thought want to be there because she thought you
she
were
just-
mentally struggling.
Yes, she told me. She told me last week. I was like,
But are you struggling mentally, Tata?
no.
No, you're not.
Not now.
Yeah.
Last time, yes.
Okay.
So, so I asked her, "Wow, last time you used to be so responsive." Then she said, "Well, because I thought you had depression, so I wanted to be there for you." And I said, "Huh?" And she said, "Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you. Like, feel like you're so charming." And even now, I don't know whether she thinks because I'm lonely. That's why she answered my call every night. So what's the why?
Well, can I just say, the both of you are single. So,
Yeah.
you feel each other's void, lor. Maybe she also very lonely, leh.
I don't know because I don't think so. She's lonely, and I'm not lonely also. It's just that when I talk to her, right? You mentioned what do we talk during our video call, right? Nothing.
Okay,
It was
wait, nothing. Can we expand the nothing?
Sure. Last night when I called her, I said I wanted to sleep already, but then I couldn't sleep.
You call her to tell her you want to sleep.
No. Before we were talking about something else.
Okay.
Then after that, I couldn't sleep.
Okay.
After maybe like 1 hour later, so I called her. And say hi. And she said, more. She always answers like that one. So more. And I just say nothing. I just can't sleep. And I say, oh, okay, good.
That's it.
The end.
Then you just hang up.
No.
So she teman you until you want to sleep.
Yeah.
Wow.
But not to say teman. It's just that if I don't know how to explain it. You explain.
You want to put it in, verbalize it for us?
Maybe it's a different
Because
perspective.
I'm very confused still, but you can verbalize it.
okay. So let's.
Okay, good.
So
The next story.
if you put it into perspective,
Yeah.
if you think about it, I don't think I've ever rejected. I've never not picked up any of your calls either.
Yeah. Only a couple of times when she's in a meeting lah. Yeah.
When I'm in a meeting or when I'm in the toilet.
Yes.
So I don't know why, but I've developed this feeling like I cannot not pick up a friend's call.
Because you never know what it's for.
Yes. And I'm always afraid that it's for the
Maybe it's the last call.
Ay, Chai,
It could be.
No,
Yeah,
it could be.
yeah.
It's legit. It's
Yeah,
legit.
yeah.
Because many years back, I had a friend who told me that out of nowhere when I texted her, it was the moment she wanted to take her own life. So when she told me that, my heart sank. And she said, because you checked in at that moment, it distracted me from that moment. And I felt like from that moment on, intention of checking in and to make sure that you can always be there is very important.
Yeah.
Right? It's very important.
Why are you laughing at me?
I don't know because you're laughing. So, but to put it in this context,
Yeah.
when I first met Tata, also the first job,
Yeah.
I remember we were having Thai food.
Yeah.
She looked depressed. Right? But I wasn't judging that she was depressed, okay? But she was telling me her story about her knee. So Tata has gone through like a major knee surgery that has sort of shifted her perspective about life. She was really not happy with how things were panning out for her. And I remember feeling like, well, if you need someone to talk to, I can. Not because I want to be hero and help your life, but I was just thinking, I'm interested to know what's happened to your life.
Yeah.
And naturally, we have that conversation going on. Blah, blah, blah. Then I realized there were so many things that we can talk about because we were in the same industry. And
The first few, sorry to interrupt, the first few nights, right, when we talk until like 3, 4 a.m. and we just talk about life. It was quite deep back then, but now it's so damn shallow.
but I think the reason is because we stopped needing to get to know each other. I think that's
Yeah. I'm not
really-
complaining,
yeah.
just sharing like how funny it is.
Yeah, but sometimes when I pick her call, I know it's for nothing. But I just don't want to take the chance, you know? Like maybe this moment is it. So honest talk. So then, but of course sometimes I'm like, okay, I really need to clean my room today. And if I pick up this call, I will clean my room. But every time she calls me, I'm cleaning my room.
And you just put her there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes her view is just a ceiling fan. And then she just wants to talk. Right?
No, I don't want to talk. I just want to be there, you know.
So
do
like a
nothing.
virtual company.
Yeah. Sometimes I scared of
Interesting.
ghosts lah. Then I call
Does it
her.
help though? She's also scared of ghosts, you know.
But she's there to talk ma. So
So she fills up that
Distracted
silence.
Both of you are scared of ghosts.
You also.
I'm also scared of ghosts, but I'm
not
not the
to our
kind
level.
where, oh shit, don't tell me a ghost story. I love listening to ghost
Oh,
stories.
you love?
I love it.
our imagination is good.
So, and both of you are like, oh my God, I heard a sound. I really cannot sleep tonight. Both of you are the
and I
exact
jump very
same.
easily.
Same.
Oh, really?
One day she called me and she said, I think there's a ghost in my house.
What the hell?
Because something fell from the...
My God, Tata,
something
don't say
fell.
that.
You know that. What do you call the thing in the
What's
kitchen?
the
The filter thing.
Ventilator.
Ventilator.
Yeah.
So let me just go through a very quick haunted story for you
Yeah,
guys. It's very
don't
quick.
mind.
No,
It's not-
listen
it's
to this.
not- it's
Listen
not
to this.
haunted.
She called me one day and she said, Nat, I'm positive, 100% sure that there's a ghost in my house. So what did I say? I just said, well, then you got to cleanse it, lor.
I told her, I think there's a ghost in my house. And then she say, okay, then catch it, lor. Then I say,
I'm giving you
what can you
real,
do? I said,
real life
okay.
solutions.
Then?
So then I asked her, why? Okay, tell me why. Then she said, I walked out of my house and on top, sitting very nicely on top of my glass,
shit, you remember
glass
so
wines,
clearly.
This thin sheet of like net is sitting right on top of it. It's impossible that it doesn't break and I've never put it there.
because I arrange my stuff every night.
Because she
nicely.
just moved in also.
Yeah.
So she knows very, very clearly that nobody put that thin sheet of net right on top of the glass.
Okay.
Because it's fragile.
Okay.
So I said, well, is there something around there? Something that fell? No, I'm so sure it's not.
Then?
Long story short, she found out it was just the ventilator right on top that sat on top of the glasses that fell down and just sat on top of the glasses.
Yeah.
Then she was like, oh yeah. Then I said, you see, something fell down. Yeah, it's okay anyway. Yeah, lah. So it's not a ghost. Lah. But she bothered me so much that night, just talking about, she said, you're not understanding, you're not listening to me. You're not listening. But how can I help you with this haunted story when I'm not at home? I cannot help you identify where did that sheet of net come from. It must have fell down from somewhere. So the difference of our friendship, me and you, Maggie, is that when you tell me something, you are open to listen. And then you process and then
I'm
you
here.
feedback. Okay? So you and I can have an adult conversation. I can
Wait.
give you listen. I can give you a proper response.
Yeah.
But when Tata tells me something, honestly, she has an answer that she wants already. And she's like, when I say, okay, for example, she tells me, Nat, there's a ghost in my house. Really? What's going on? What's happening? So how? There's no correct answer. Then she will say, why are you lianing me? Why are you just asking me questions? That's not what I want. You know, Nat, or you know sometimes what she will say? She will say, Nat, when she tells me something, she will say, I'm not here for an opinion.
But you hey, I need to get this straight. I think this is a very effective communication. So before you tell a story, before you tell a story to your friend or to your partner or whatsoever, right? You have to state your intention first. Are you here to listen or are you here to wanting an opinion?
Yeah.
Correct.
So before I tell a story, I'll just say, I'm not here to get your
you
opinion.
do that?
Yeah, I'm not here to get your opinion. I just want you to listen.
She put her fingers out already.
Let's you do. So, yes, she tells me, but not before I give an opinion.
Midway, yeah.
Yeah. So she tells me the story, then I'm like, okay. Then because usually when you tell me a story, I always stand on the other person's perspective and I say, maybe this is what's happening. Maybe this is what's happening. And it's annoying, I know, because sometimes you just want someone to be on your side.
Yeah.
But I'm not capable of that, right? So when she tells me a story, then I'll just say, but maybe that person is,
Then
in
I'll
this
get so
situation.
angry.
Then she's like, then why do you don't? You know what? I'm not here for opinion. I just want to rant. Then I say, then I will quickly dial back and I say, okay, then you can do. Then she continues the story. Then she's like, but you have no reaction.
Oh my god, it sounds really unreasonable now when you put it out there like this. Because a lot of times, last time when I was really in a very negative mindset, right? I just tell her, you know what, this client, blah, blah, blah. Then she would tell me, maybe this client. I said, why are you like this? You don't understand, okay? You're not in my position.
Yes.
I just wanted to listen. Can you just actually I just need a space. Never mind. I'll just settle it myself.
So you kind of like talk to yourself basically. She's like,
She just need a
I just need a chat room lah, basically.
Yeah, she just need a chat room. So I said, why don't you create a chat room and then just tell the story
maybe
there.
after all these incidents, then we are like this now.
Yeah, so right now when she tells me a story, it's a very natural reaction for me to just listen. Then when she asks like, so there's no response, I don't get any response. Why? Why do you respond to Maggie so much but not to me?
I never say that, oh. Hey, bitch,
never mind, it's okay. Continue. It's fine.
Give me some love. Okay. She always
What
tell
kind
me,
of
give
love?
me
What
some
kind of love are we talking about?
Can we just ask her right now? Because every time she tells me,
it's just attention, no?
Can you give me attention? But I give her so much attention.
Biggest right.
I love it.
That's not my way of giving attention.
I know.
Because when someone tells me something, I'll just be there and just go like, okay, why? But she's like,
But I listen.
So she looked like
You
she don't care lah, right? She looked like
you
she
have
don't
to
care.
let me say it, okay? Just like, imagine you are Tata, okay? So you're
Yes.
telling me stuff and she's like,
Is she looking at you?
No, sometimes not. Okay, then what do you want me to do? Is she like that to you?
No. But I don't call her every day though.
Oh, okay.
I call her when I really need lah. How often do I call you in comparison? Maybe
No, Maggie calls me like once
a
in
month?
2 months. No, but I think we don't talk. But
oh, she's so shocked that once into.
Then I'm really annoying.
Wait, okay, I need to know. I understand you call her every day. What's the average duration of your phone calls?
Can you not look like you don't enjoy it?
No, average. Let's give average. Average.
2 hours.
Every day.
1 hour minimum lah, I would say.
So that's why you know the moment you pick up the phone call, it's a long call. She's so speechless.
No, I need to let you know. You can say when you see my name on your phone, right? What's your reaction? But every time she answers, she's like, bro, 你要什么?
okay, so let's just put it here because I think we're all night owls somewhat,
Yes,
right?
we are.
And Tata unwinds. To be fair to her, she unwinds when she locks out of like her working mode at like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
So that's when she feels like, I can use a friend right now. You know? I use a friend right now. But 11 is when I usually want to unwind as well. I clean my room and I want to sit down for a show.
Yeah.
I want to sit down in my living room for a K-drama or like any kind of stuff, right? But I know the moment she calls, I don't get to watch a show that night.
No, sometimes I do feel like I need to have the courtesy to ask. I say, do you want to, are you actually watching a show? Then she say, yeah. Then I say, oh, it's okay. Then you can talk to me.
Exactly. So she asks, are you watching a show? Yes. Okay, yeah, let's just talk.
And then she's like, okay.
Pause the show.
But you also don't say no.
Yeah, correct. But maybe her reason is reasonable.
No, yeah, Nat is that kind of friend. No, you need her there, she 100% be there for you. So that's the beauty of.
So
being
sometimes
Nat,
I do ask her like, are you talking to me because you think I'm lonely or?
The answer is always yes.
Let's talk about that, guys, right now. Being single doesn't mean you're lonely.
Correct.
But I want to talk about why are both of you single?
Which is too good for the guys, man.
Okay, let's talk. So, too good for the guys. What's the type of guy that you look for?
I think, right, after being in so many relationships, you sort of know what you want clearly.
Yeah.
So now, for me, when I meet someone and I feel like, this is like a red flag, right? Then I wouldn't proceed. So for me, my type is you need to be, I think this person needs to be really mature and has like a goal in life.
Yeah, cannot be bumping around doing nothing.
Yes, like, for example, like if you talk about financial, right, whether it's stable or not, I think it's fine as long as you have a goal in life that you want to achieve. And this person needs to be really close to the family. Lah.
So you need a family guy, financially stable.
Financially, not necessarily.
Okay.
You can...
Hardworking.
Yeah, hardworking.
And not have no goals in life. Lah.
Yeah, and mature. Lor.
Okay, mature, very subjective though. Why? Nat is showing this face, by the way, to those of you guys that are listening.
No, I'm trying to think because it's my turn next.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think, sorry.
Mature, I think it's the way we communicate. Because I used to date guys, right? Because you know our nature of our work, right? Is you work really long hours.
Yes, for sure.
So I dated guys who just come to my office and surprise.
Clingy. Would you say
Yeah,
clingy?
very clingy. But that's not my definition of immature.
Yeah.
It's just how they react to it. So when they are in my office, when he is in my office, he'll be like, why are you not talking to me? I say, I'm working. I'm here already, so I bought you food. Can we just talk for like half an hour? And I say, I can't right now, I'll talk to you later. Then he get angry and say, oh, yeah, because you don't love me.
Okay, understand?
Yeah.
So you can't have someone that's overly clingy.
And cannot communicate.
And you need someone who really understands your lifestyle and schedule. Knowing that when you are working, you really can't make time for that.
I think we have to be understanding.
Correct, understanding about
I don't expect a person to go like, oh, it's okay, she's busy now from Monday to Friday, so I don't talk to her. I think that one is also like
texting
no point.
okay, right? Check in. And
Yeah. Monday, first thing when I open my eyes, I'll text you, and before I go to sleep, I'll text you.
Okay. Understand? So those of you guys who are interested in Tata Wan Chen, please take note, okay?
Yeah.
Because we actually have a lot of people asking in an NGL link. By the way, I dropped this NGL link like last night before this recording. So many questions asking what type of guys you guys like. So it's good that Tata has addressed hers. Next up, Natalie Chai. What do you look for?
You want me to answer for you?
I don't have an...
I think you don't have a type.
Someone that gives her attention. Okay.
Not true. I mean, I think, of course, when you're in a relationship, I think it's always fair to get attention. But what is? I think there's no boxes to tick for me,
which
right?
is fair.
And opposite to Tata, I've only been in one relationship, so I can't really say what I need or definitely want in a relationship.
Yeah.
But communication, style of communication is very important. Not that you need to be there all the time, as I think I'm pretty free with that.
You're quite independent as well.
I'm quite
She is very independent.
Yeah. So, but I just need to have very, very good window of communication with this person. So whatever that we agree with, we always agree to, you're able to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
And not have ill feelings about it after. And I think someone who can really understand the kind of relationship I have with my family. Because I think my family and I are very, very close.
Yes.
I commit my days, Sundays especially, to my family. And maybe, to some people it's not something that you can understand because why don't just skip one Sunday? Or 2 Sundays or 3 Sundays just to spend time. So that's a commitment that I made to my family. So I think somebody who can really understand my commitment to my family when it comes to spending time with them. And generally it's just that somebody who is just open to communicate. I don't have a checklist. It's really, really hard. So I think it's always about the vibes. I think if you're funny, it's a plus point. That's why we're friends with both of you. Both of you are incredibly funny.
Oh,
in different aspects.
You are
You are
a joke.
Actually, that's what I said.
You are a walking joke. So you don't say jokes, but you are a walking joke.
I have accepted that actually. And I only found out when I honestly met you guys that I have that ability to make people
Maybe
laugh.
because we find it funny.
I think Maggie is not very funny on Head Over Heels.
No, I'm not.
But if you're real friends with Maggie, which we have then named her alter ego to be Meiji, Meiji is extremely funny. So I hope you guys can meet Meiji one day.
I don't know how to describe the funny. It's just that,
Because she doesn't know it.
Just blur.
just like this morning, she said, hey, you didn't get a notice to wear black together. So Maggie is like, no, we didn't say
So I always chimpo people.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we both know your type of guys.
By the way, I think being single is fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. I want to talk about that.
yeah.
Sure. Oh, I got one more to add. I think the person...
Sorry. Can add.
I think it's a very crucial thing that the person is patient enough to know that I'm a very slow person.
Oh.
She eats so slow.
No. As in like progress in relationship.
Oh, she takes things very slow. Yeah. Guys, by the way, a lot of people are interested in you as well.
I don't think so.
No. Do you know how many NGL link I got that says, how can I approach Natalie? Got for you also, Tata.
It's okay. No,
I'm not trying to be in a creepy way, but how do I approach you?
I think she looks like...
No, I think I'm pretty easily approachable.
How can they approach you? Can
actually-
they slide into a DM? Would that be creepy?
She cannot do online. If you meet her at a job, then
Got
maybe
chance,
yes, but very slow. You need to get to know her first, talk to her. You cannot suddenly get her number and stuff. You maybe in a group chat, then suddenly, hey Nat, do you have the PNG file for this one? Then we talk. Ha ha ha! Your PNG file is JPEG. Ha ha ha! Then you started talking slowly, then progress from there. Then it should be okay.
Yeah,
She's
very slow. Like, you
very
need to progress slowly. Yeah.
she's freaking slow.
but I think a lot of people don't have the patience for that. But I
Do you
cannot help
think
it.
you think you can fast
Speed it
forward
up?
a bit? Yeah.
I feel like
Because
I could.
me in between.
No, I think it's not a process that I determine. It's not like I say, oh, to get to know a person, it must be 3 months. Or to get to know a person, it must be 1 year.
She's so funny in relationships.
Yeah, so I broke it down for Tata once, and she said, "Oh, bro, I think that means you're not gonna get a boyfriend
think you are
forever."
going to be
Bro, you
single
told me
forever.
also. I told you to speed up, bro. So slow,
But you
man.
cannot force.
But I
It's
can-
her.
But I understand. I respect you.
It's the because for me it's always a natural process. I always trust in being friends first.
For sure.
But I
Right?
think, right, it depends on the guy. If he is really like aggressive.
Actually,
or he
that
takes-
is a very
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah.
If you're not obvious about it or you don't talk about it, then I will not. For me, a default. I truly believe in platonic friendships.
Oh.
I think you can be friends with a guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
So what I'm saying is, a guy who's interested in you has to be your platonic friend first.
Not necessarily.
Not
I think he just needs to be obvious because she's damn stupid.
Yeah, actually, you're very slow.
Hey, bro, I talk to you as a guy, right? I talk to you on a daily basis and for like a year, right? We are good friends.
Yeah. Hey, can I share that story? Oh my god.
She's
People
so
say I love you. She say
stupid.
thank you.
Yeah. I love you. I told her also. I said, I love you. Then she said,
Thank you.
but we are friends, so it's
Okay,
different.
cannot apply
Yeah,
to you.
cannot
but-
apply here.
So maybe
She's
okay.
She's
How
just,
can we help
I
her?
think if you're interested in her, you can just
Wow, this is plugging the.
you can first try to react to her stories without being creepy.
But no, she gets so many reaction from stories. How can she know that
Just
the guy
a
is
reaction to a story means they like you, man.
Yeah,
Cannot
lor.
be much.
slowly, I'm doing it your way, okay? Then slowly, maybe if you see her in like somewhere in Nexus or whatsoever, hey, then you met her, right? Then you can talk to her.
Oh my god!
What?
I remember a story Nat told me. Please, I mean, I'm a forgetful person. If she likes, if a guy approached her in a restaurant, ask for number, would you be okay?
That's me, bro. We talk about this, man. We
it's
talk
your
about
story. Sorry,
stupid girl.
sorry.
Okay, so it's very hard because one time this photographer guy can share this story.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but you can
He
go.
asked for a photo, then you say no.
Ask for your photo.
Can he asked this guy. She was sitting alone in the cafe, right? Then this guy approached her and asked, "Can I get
He
a
was
photo?"
a bit creepy, right?
Yeah, he was. But I don't think it's the type of guy
Approach.
she wants that.
What if, Nat, I give you a scenario. You are alone at a cafe doing your work and you notice this guy who's not bad looking. So you got eye with the eyes a little bit.
How can I me from
I don't
first
think
sight?
she judged based on the appearance, lah.
No, I'm just...
Okay, I know.
No, I want to finish my story first.
Help me.
So, okay, you think that guy is not bad. Ooh, not bad at all. But, you're just focused at your work. And what if he was very casual about it, not creepy, he just left you a note as he was leaving. Hey, would really like to get to know you. Call me. Would you be okay with that situation?
After he left the note and then he chow.
Yeah, he don't want to be creepy,
The
man.
note will
be
remain
gone.
on the table on that day and I leave.
Then he'll be like,
so
someone
you
left
won't
the number
layan.
here.
Well, I will layan lah, but okay lah.
Yeah. So I think we're very different. Then I
Yeah.
learned, and I thought everybody was like me, right? Until I got to know you guys. You guys tell me about your stories, and I'm like, oh shit, I think I'll be alone forever in this world.
And that's okay.
Yeah, and that's okay. But I have to say, having a partner is always very different.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's
a
like you
bonus.
cannot choose between apple and orange. It's a different experience. Both are okay.
Yes. Having a partner and not having a partner,
Yeah.
is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Correct.
Sorry, you wanted to say something.
I forgot already,
You see?
bro.
Sorry. If I don't let you say, I will forget.
It's okay, no worries. It's not important, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But like back to where I started, I think platonic friendships are completely okay for me.
For sure.
So, but then I have also realized I've had platonic friendships where I thought it was a platonic
One-sided
friendship,
lah.
But it's not.
but ended up like good friends for 1-2 years. Suddenly, it's like
Confess.
all the while it was not a friendship. It was more like a courtship.
But then
I
the
didn't
person
realize.
really was very patient then.
Yeah.
You missed the note lah.
But then that means not obvious.
People go slow.
So
also
you
cannot-
want to take it slow, but you want the obvious.
So then we can establish it first. Then we take it slow. Sorry.
Okay. Understand.
She just say sorry to the mic.
So it has to be obvious, so you know that he is actually cowing you. Because if it's not obvious, then you would just think it's
But then also I think it's a very blur line, because if too early, then I'll be like, but what do you know, when I was younger, somebody will confess right then, I'll be like, but what do you like? You don't even know me.
I think
it's a blur line. So that's why I said it's okay. I've accepted the fact that I'm just too difficult to...
No. You have standards.
It's not too difficult. I don't
think it's standards though.
No, seriously, I don't think anyone is too difficult to count.
Yeah, so that's why I said patience. Patience.
Why you tap me? I'm patient now. Why you tap my hand?
Nothing. I just needed assurance. Body warm. Yeah. So yeah, that's
Take it slow with Nat. So I think a lot of people are taking notes. Tata, what about you? You like aggressive?
I like aggressive. I can start a relationship really fast.
And end it very fast also.
Yes. I start the relationship and then I get to know the person through the relationship instead of being friends first, because I'm not patient. But now I've been single for the past 2 years already.
Since she's been friends with me.
No. They have to listen first. Because after the last relationship, I know that I shouldn't take it so fast.
Not too fast. Okay, when you say fast,
2 weeks.
2 weeks together already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I felt the chemistry, like, oh, it's so funny. Then after that, I got together.
So you fall quite fast. Actually, that's me
and
too.
I fall out of love super fast.
Oh. Is it even love yet so fast? Or?
I don't think so.
Or is it infatuation, right?
I don't think I have ever loved
deeply, right?
A person. I think I just like.
So?
So I've been together for him for a year. And then after we broke up, the next day I'm okay already.
No, serious.
I think I didn't really love him lah.
So you went through that breakup period like very fast.
I think I was just learning how to love and how to be loved.
Okay.
Until one day when I really know what I want and how to love a person, maybe I can commit. I can tell for sure now I cannot commit at all. I have a lot more things I want to do at this point in my life.
Yeah.
Very goal-oriented, I think, Tata.
Yeah. Tata, I got fish for you now. Are you in the pool? You're not in the pool.
Single by choice, no?
Single by choice.
I'm not out there. I'm not open yet.
But it's true. Yeah.
Are you in the pool yet, Nat?
I can't say. So when I
just go with the flow, like
I will just realize it a little bit too late.
Yeah.
I can't say.
She's a bit delayed reaction now, so I understand. Okay. Damn, I love this so much. Okay. I have a question for Tata. But I don't know how you will answer this lah.
You tell me lah. Real talk, okay?
Tata, do you like Natalie? Because both of you single and like you said, you call each other so much. I think people see it. So this is an actual question from NGL.
I would just like to
this
say,
is not the only question.
Yeah, got more than one. So can I just read out the similar theme question? To Tata, are you into girls as much as you are into men? To add on, do you have romantic feelings for Nat? Can we address this once and for all?
This must be why there's no fishes.
For me also.
Yeah, maybe. So guys, let's just clear it once and for all.
I think for me, no hate, no offense, but I really want to have like a family. Like,
oh, you want a family? So you're not into girls, meaning?
I don't know. Maybe in the future, yes.
Okay.
Because for me, it's really depending on the feelings.
Nat is shaking.
because I don't wanna be so like
say no to it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But with Nat, I don't think there's like a romance.
Any possibility with Nat?
No, I think we have been friends for quite many years
so
already.
Scared of my gang.
But with her, I feel, because I do have a lot of close friends.
Yeah.
That they are quite private lah. So, but with Nat, it's different because
it's a public friendship, right? Somewhat.
Yes. But with her, it's not. I don't feel that lah. It's just very close friends that I feel like this friendship can be forever.
I love that.
And I feel it's quite permanent.
Yeah.
The feeling that I have.
Yeah.
For her, but not sure about her lah.
No, but I told you from the start.
Oh yeah.
That, you know.
I like how I think she's the first friend that I have in this industry that we get so close.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of things that I can share with her that I don't even share with my exes because they don't understand. They are not from this industry. So when I talk to her, it felt like I found a safe space, like really safe.
She hears you, right? Like
not sure about it lah.
Like she understands you
and she talks to me the way that I think no one has ever talked to me like that. She gave me a space that I feel like I won't be judged. Although she judged me internally, I don't know. But yeah, so I think it's very different from my other friendships. Because with other friends, I think you have a lot of different groups of friends with different purpose. Like some you can just hang out, some you can really deep talk, and with her it's like that. I've never pictured us together so.
Yeah,
I think I think, but maybe in the future I don't know.
Do you want to say anything?
You cannot say until so like.
I have no input, but I can say until so like that. That I'm definitely straight. 100%. There's no possibility for me to imagine.
She has been telling me from the start. I don't know why she's so scared. Like maybe because of the vibe that I gave out.
Honestly, from the start of the friendship, when I realized she was starting to be a bit clingy, I said, "Bro, I just to let you know, I'm straight." Yeah? And every other month, alternate month, I've been reminding her.
I think we talked about this before. She always remind me that I'm like, okay. She said it's a culture shock to her.
Yeah.
Maybe you wanna.
No, because usually, I'm not a clingy friend also. I cling to Maggie just to make her annoyed because she goes, I don't want. But in general, I'm not a clingy friend.
Yeah, she's not.
You can leave me alone and not talk to me for 3 months. But when I meet you again, I think something that I've told you before, Tata, is that I will still be the same.
Yeah.
I will still be the same, Natalie. That's where we left off. For me, that's where we left off.
Yeah, but not everyone is like that.
Not everyone is like that. So sometimes if I don't talk to you for a month, I feel like a stray. So that's when I start to learn that people are like that.
Yeah.
And because you guys, if I know that, okay, if I don't talk to you for maybe 3 months, you feel like, Tata once told me before a long time ago, I don't know whether you're still the same.
It's still the same.
Okay.
That if you don't keep that communication going on, the friendship will go away.
I can tell you for sure if I don't talk to her for 3 months straight, right? Now I don't know. But with her, because I think we have established like very close friendships. But I don't know if we don't talk for 3 months, right? I feel like I won't be interested to know what you're up to anymore. And hence I won't really care as much as I do now. For me, it's like that. I think I've shared with you guys also.
Yes, you did. Correct.
And yourself, Maggie?
I'm kind of like you. Well, of course, if it's a very abrupt end and there's no follow-up, even though I follow up, then I understand is not being reciprocated. But I have friends that I've not really spoken to for years because they've migrated overseas, and then when they come back, we meet up, we're still as close as we were years ago.
I was not like this as clingy before. I think I was really not a good person back then because I used to ghost
we all learn.
a lot.
Yeah, we all learn.
And I think it's because of her that
you realize
it's not a good behavior to have.
Habit.
Yeah, habit.
Ghosting.
We had a call where she just scold me. Lecture me, I'll say scold.
Yeah. Like just kind of like wake you up a little and make you realize certain things. Right?
So ever since then, I didn't really ghost anybody.
I think it's not a lecture, but I tried to break it down. We broke it down together, and I really wanted to understand the concept behind ghosting. The psychology behind ghosting? Why would you ghost someone? And the traits that come with it, the reasons that come with it, and the consequences. Do you think about the consequences after?
Yeah.
It's really just an understanding call, but I think that helped us walk.
But to me, I was like, I don't really care if I lose you as a friend.
Yeah. You came from that standpoint, right?
Yes. But she sort of like gave me a new perspective. So it's not in a romance way lah, but I just appreciate her as a friend.
I think we can really talk lah.
I'm very glad that we kind of like addressed that rumor about the both of you.
It's not a rumor.
No, serious people. You know how many questions I got
about us, our friendship?
Yes.
Actually, I'm very curious also. Like, why do people?
Did you guys portray such a thing that they are so curious like that? Is it? What?
I think she was the only friend that I'm so like high because I don't really. I don't really post much about
friendships. Yeah, friends.
Not even friendships about myself on Instagram. I just put up a funny video and then I ciao.
Yeah.
But with her, it's like I just think it's funny. So
Friends with benefits, huh?
I mean,
to show that they're friends with benefits. To show that I have a friend.
There's another. I don't know if it's rumor, but a lot of a similar question asking why we stop hanging out.
Oh yes, I've received a lot of NGLs with that.
I even get, Maggie, how come you're not friends with Tata anymore? Which I was like,
how come you're not friends with me anymore?
Yeah, I don't know, Tata, why you're not friends with me anymore?
Oh, so we're just like friend with benefits.
Yeah. So like, I'm curious, like, did we even portray that for people to have that question? So I'm really curious as well. So I would like to talk about that here.
I think during MCO, our presence online is too strong because we had nothing else to do.
And everybody was also at home, invested in that.
Yeah, and it was the whole IG live thing.
Yeah.
We did one IG live together.
Really?
No, we did a lot together because Joseph always started the IG live. Then
I
we
thought
were
we did
always
more
together.
Clubhouse together.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
felt
it
like
was
more
from
Clubhouse.
then to IG live.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember we did one that we played like Pictionary charades or something. That since then people kind of I get so much like, are you not friends with Tata anymore? I'm like, no, we are still friends. But the thing is, like I said, I don't know if you guys noticed this. The level of friendship between Nat and Tata and me and Tata is completely different. So I just wanted to address that.
Yeah.
You say first.
Oh, okay. So basically, I think Tata and I are friends. Maggie and I are friends. And you're all friends on your own levels and different levels, right?
Correct.
But when MCO came, we were all stuck at home with nothing to do.
Yeah.
Right? And because we're all just people who just enjoyed having fun online. We know how to have fun online without making it a show, right? Basically, we just have fun with each other.
Yeah.
We will be on IG lives and it's actually, for us, it's like a normal call.
Yeah.
But for other people, it's like, oh, but they are such good friends. And I don't blame them. But after MCO ended, we all lived our own lives. I continued being my personal deep friendship with you, a deep friendship with you. But because you both are not as close, even with Joseph, I think we all know each other, but it's just not that kind of same friendship.
Yeah.
So then, of course, naturally, we went to do our own thing.
For sure.
And then people just assume that, oh, there was a fallout in the friendship.
That's-
which is not true because we still continue being friends. We just don't have the time to hang out anymore because work came back.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So to answer all the curiosity, rumors, we are all still friends, just not
As close.
not as close.
Don't have time to hang out and show it that much anymore.
Yeah, just because we don't show it on socials doesn't mean
But we do we've hung out before outside once or twice.
and we have private calls together.
Yeah.
You know, like just not public. So I guess when things are so public, sometimes people just expect more. I think that's where it's coming from because our lives are pretty public as well in that
that's true.
sense. So I hope that answered.
That helps answer. Basically, no drama. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no drama at all.
We are far from dramatic
people.
Yeah. Okay, so I think the next couple of questions is just us answering the NGL questions because we just have so many. If anyone is single, how do you get through this phase in your life when most of your friends are not? And are you not bothered about finding a partner? Are you affected by being single?
I'm not at all. I think I like to do my things at my own pace. So I don't really care about what's happening around me. Of course, like I do get like feedback to improve myself, but I don't really care because I feel like it's your life and it's my life. It doesn't matter. And even I always think that even if I am single forever, I think it's okay because I think the fulfillment and happiness come within myself. And I think having a partner is good, like what you say. It's always good to have someone by your side to, share stuff. But even without, I think it's fine because I'm so used to being independent and alone. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
And also I think because people around me and my family, they never pressure me into getting a husband or whatsoever. They just want me to be happy. So I'm quite lucky to have people like that around me. So I think it's fine for me.
Yeah.
But I do want a boyfriend though, so he can slide into my DM.
Nice. Got it. Nat, what about you?
The question was
Really, like, are you guys bothered when everyone
okay.
around you are getting married, having kids, are just being in relationship? And how do you stay single and still so confident? That's
I
also
see.
one of the questions.
Okay. So for some reason, I realized at one point of my life, I realized before I was friends with all of you, in fact, that 98% of my friends and people who I'm close with, they're all married with kids, right? So that's another level already. So then I degraded to friends who just had partners. So now I feel much better. Okay, but jokes aside, I think you need to build, for me, not everybody is as privileged as I am. But for me, when I hang out with you guys who have partners, I'm also directly friends with those partners as well. So it's not like, Joseph is an extra partner, John is an extra partner.
Yeah.
So I'm directly friends with them as well. And that really helps because you have a direct friendship with everybody. And when you hang out, it is a direct friendship with every single person. And you don't think of it as...
because you're friends with the partner.
Yeah, you don't think of it as, I'm alone now, I'm alone. In fact, I enjoy my time because then you see these people bickering and I'm like, look at me. I don't need to bicker. I just need to sit here and wait for things to settle down.
But I think one good thing about us is, even though we are single right in our late 20s and early 30s, I think we're still very confident as a human, as a person. I feel like a lot of people think that, oh, if you are in your late 20s or late 30s, right, and you're still single, something is wrong with you.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. I think you're just so clear with what you want and what you don't want, and you have the privilege to choose like, oh, I want you as a partner, or I don't want you as... I've never ever felt like, oh, nobody wants me because I'm bad, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm quite confident that we know that we are Sun Pun, you know.
What is Sun Pun?
What's that?
Huh?
I don't know.
Oh, Cantonese?
I have no idea.
Like a valuable thing.
Good. What?
Sun Pun?
What we always say already, good. I forgot already.
Something good.
Girlfriend material or something.
Okay.
Sun Pun, you don't know?
I do not know.
But yeah, so I think you just need to be okay with yourself first. Because I think if you're not happy with yourself, you will always try to find that in your partner.
Yeah.
And that's not fair for the partner, right? So,
and I think it's also quite risky that you rely on an external factor or validation from your partner, and one day when he's gone, you never know, ma. And then you're left with nothing.
Correct.
It's quite bad.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, and coming from someone with a partner of so many years, I think it's also important to have individuality even in relationship. I think a lot of people, once they get into relationship, right, they commit their whole life to the other person. And that's why you hear people saying like, you know, being in marriage of 20, 30 years, they feel like they've completely lost themselves after they get out of the marriage. And I think that is something that is so important, especially for us men, women. I think it's important to have your own life outside of the relationship, so that, you know, you can still live your own life and not feel like, you know, when it does end, touch wood, or for whatever reason, you feel like you've lost everything. No, you should be two whole individuals coming together instead of the other way around. And it's something that I had to learn.
Putting pieces together.
Yeah. I always believe that the only person that you have is yourself.
Yeah, that's not
because
wrong.
I don't really believe in forever, even though I just said that. I don't believe in forever. Maybe because I've never met a person where he makes me feel like, this can be forever. I think I've seen too many couples that just end up in not a really happy way.
Yeah.
Even though they have been together for years.
Yeah. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of awareness, a lot of intention, and a lot of willingness to change together as well to make things work. I think long marriage looks easy, right? Oh, so happy, but we really don't know what's the work they've gone through.
It's a choice. I think it's a choice to stay in love.
I agree.
I honestly feel, if you think about it, it is a choice to stay in love, to choose to love that person every single day again. So in that context, I think forever can exist if you choose to love this person tomorrow, the day after, next month.
If both of you do the same thing together.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And then because if say Nat is the only one person doing it, or only person doing it, and the other partner, it's not going to work. Yeah. And like I said, I think this whole relationship conversation is a whole different topic on its own, that coming from someone who's been in a long-term relationship, it's really one of the hardest things I've ever done. It's hard. Yeah.
You know, my relationships never lasted for more than 2 years.
Oh, really?
The longest? 2 years?
Longest?
2 years. Because I feel like I have the trust issue and I can't really commit.
Commitment issue? You're afraid to commit?
Actually, I think one of the main reasons is because I'm scared that you will leave me, so I leave you first. I think until now it's still the same. Even with Natalie also, I think I did tell her a few times that I don't know, I'm just, sometimes I think I ghost people because I'm scared they will leave me first. So instead of feeling the hurt, right, I can do it myself.
So you cut the cord before they cut it?
Yes.
Understand?
Yeah, it has always been like this. And even until now, it's still the same.
And how are you dealing with that?
I'm not. I don't know how to deal with it.
And you're okay with this? If you're okay with it, then don't deal?
Yeah, I mean, not okay with it, but I'm trying to.
Understand. I mean, the fact that you're able to even talk about it and have that awareness is
I think I'm quite aware.
A lot of people who ghost, they don't even know how much hurt they bring to others.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
I just want to say sorry to everybody that I've hurt before. I think it was really not a good thing to practice. Because I do have a group of friends who are really close. And I used to ghost them. I ghosted them 2 years. And then I came back. I went back to them and I say, I'm so sorry. I was going through a lot. And they just, it's okay, we understand. Can we just meet up?
Are you?
So I feel I'm really lucky to have these people in my life.
Yeah.
Like Natalie also. I think when we first got to know each other, I was really in a really bad state.
Understand.
A lot of mental struggles lah. But she was there to, she was really so patient. When I read back all the messages, right? Wow, I don't know how she did it. Because if that was me, I would stop talking already. Because it was so annoying. Really.
But her threshold is very high.
Oh.
So she has an immense amount of patience.
But do know that this, like even though it means, it's not a big deal for you, the words that you say, but actually it might change another person's life.
Yeah, I agree.
I think she somewhat changed my life a bit. Perspectives in life.
Perspective.
I'm straight,
you see, every time I say these kind of things, right? So you just say, oh, I'm straight. I'm just expressing
I think
gratitude.
It's my coping mechanism because it's quite uncomfortable. Because Tata is very which is actually good. She gives you a lot of like assurance, acknowledgement. She will always say, every other 2 weeks or 3 weeks, she will say, hey Nat, thank you for being my friend.
But I just want to say, right, the reason why I'm doing this is because I think I've had a lot of friends where I didn't know that this is the last conversation we can have. So I always tell the people around me
that you appreciate them.
Yeah. That you need to tell your loved ones that you love them. Because I have my team members, right? They are not really, Asian. They are not really expressive and they don't share.
Yeah.
You will realize one day you don't have the opportunity to share anymore.
Yeah.
So if I really love someone, I will tell them.
Yeah.
But it's just because damn shit, I'm straight.
No, but every time you do that, I just feel a little uncomfortable.
I would just tell her out of the blue and randomly I say, sometimes I look at her, I feel like, oh, I'm really grateful to have this friend. So I would just tell her, because at this moment, I want to let you know that too. I want to let you know that I'm really grateful to have you as a friend and that I really love you as a friend. But I never say I love you as a friend, I just say I love you.
Yeah.
And
maybe that's why she replied, I'm straight,
yeah, but to me, it's very normal because I do tell my friends also that, hey, I miss you and I hope we can meet up. So I feel like you need to say it when you have the opportunity. One day, imagine if I don't call you anymore and if we don't talk anymore, I'm sure you will miss me saying I love you to you.
Okay.
So that's that when she will say something and she gonna answer, okay.
Yeah.
I kena before, so don't worry, not just you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay, maybe I'll end the NGL question with this one spicy one lah. For Tata though. Do you like being the dominant one in bed or the other way around?
Auntie, don't watch.
I don't think the mother will watch, right?
You don't cut this into teaser and they won't.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay.
Don't cut the teasers.
I think I'm quite dominant.
Hey, I love it. Yeah.
I don't know if I can share, but I had one ex, right? He told me, he said, oh, you better don't cut this into teaser.
No, we won't promise.
He said, I think you're so different. I think you're so different on a daily basis and I think you're so different when we do it.
In a good way.
In a good way, because I'm very dominant in bed.
Why you so I like that. We get to know you a lot today.
I think because I have to take controls.
Oh, yeah, can tell.
That's all.
I think that's enough, huh? Or you want to add more?
Let me think first. I think I do initiate also.
Yeah, and then
when I want it.
Yeah,
when
for
I
sure.
feel like it.
How do you initiate?
Hey. Hey. What?
Nat, don't. Okay, fine, go. Go, you can go.
Your story, yes. Your story. How you initiate?
Just very shallow, basic information.
So no, the reason why I reacted that way was just because I know how Maggie is like, and for her it's just, can I say the word?
Yeah.
She will just ask, hey, interested?
Hey, keep it short and sweet, man. Because sometimes you in a long relationship, straightforward.
I need to recall back how
interested. Then okay, if he said not interested, okay, move on.
I think actually I don't ask, but I do. I just
Sorry, what
action.
do you mean?
I don't ask like whether
So
you
you
want.
just take out your clothes and then.
I just something like that.
I see.
Damn. It's very, you know what? I feel like it's so awkward for me to hear this from Tata because
She thinks I'm lesbian. She thinks I like her.
no, I think over time I give her a lot of tough love.
Yeah.
And I realize I treat her like how I treat my brother.
Ah.
So it's a lot like it's as if relative
Sibling love.
kind of sibling kind of like feeling, right? So when she's telling me and confessing to, I feel like I shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I think she gives me. Hey, can we talk about the tough love part?
Okay, sure, fine, go ahead.
What about it? I thought we addressed
She always tell me I only treat you like this. Should I feel special or what?
What do you mean treat you like this?
tough love.
Like when we work together, right? I'll just say I can't do this, and she say you got no other choice. And a lot of tough love like this, right? When I want to ask for like attention and stuff, no.
I want to say it's so. Can I say?
Yeah.
Like I don't get that at all. And I wonder why. Like,
Yeah, she told me. And we are like bromance instead of romance.
Very interesting.
No, but the thing is, I work with Tata a lot. I work with Tata a lot, and those kind of emotions come out when we work together. So this is friends working together, right?
Not just working.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come out,
so when I start to talk, then there will be like this. Then there's no space of like conversation at all.
Understand.
So then to stop that, I will just say, okay, what do you want to say? So what do you want to say?
So you're a bit more stern with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot more stern with her. For you, honestly, I don't show you any sternness at all besides telling you straight to the point words.
Yeah.
I don't sugarcoat stuff, but it's not
She scolded
stern.
me once before, you know.
For what?
Because I got so annoyed. She got pissed off.
It was about the healthy thing one, is it?
Yeah, no, the check-in part. I check in too often. Remember that week she got COVID? I keep checking in.
Yeah, I know
She
this
got
about-
annoyed, you know.
I think
She's like, you don't need to check in all the time, one, you know, like there's
No.
something like that.
I think we know each other quite well to know that she doesn't like it.
I didn't know. This is something I knew. Then I don't check in so much.
Can I
Yeah,
say something?
go.
Can I say something? See the difference? Can I say something? She will let me talk.
Oh, what would she say?
she
said
said
no.
no.
Oh.
It was a
So
joke.
basically, I wanted to be, when I got COVID,
Yeah.
I wanted to be straightforward to my friends and say, hey guys, I got COVID. This is what's happening. But I want to let you guys know that you guys don't have to check in with me. Because if you check in with me every day, I feel like I need to report how I'm like every day. But I will continuously talk to you guys, blah, blah, blah. But what Maggie did was, she had to ask me to the detail of what am I eating every day. Like, are you eating vegetables? Are you eating meat? Are you eating... So when it comes to food, Maggie and I consume totally different things. She's into like fish bowls, she's into all the salads, healthy stuff. And for me to feel like I'm full, I need to have meat. I need to have really greasy stuff to feel like I'm full, right? But for COVID, I was in my room. So my mom has been making healthy food for me every day. There's a good balance of vegetables. But there was one time, it was really good. My mom got me McDonald's. I was really happy. So I sent it to the group. I was experiencing joy within COVID, and I sent it to them. And Maggie started nagging, and she was just like, Nat, I'm telling you how many times you have to eat healthy food. There's no vegetables. No.
Then she showed me the burger got vegetable.
So I said, there's vegetables here. This is level 1. But it got on, and I only showed them the food that I was happy eating. It was not all the healthy food, right? So granted, it seemed like I wasn't eating healthy food, a balanced meal, but
It was balanced.
it was balanced.
Fine.
But she kept coming at me on like, it's not healthy, it's not healthy. So I said, I don't know what I said, but I was like,
She scolded me.
Maggie, I'm eating healthy, so you don't have to worry, okay?
In text.
Text.
Yeah, because I've already said from the start, but she totally cannot see the la la la. Everybody else was just like, okay. Oh, but she keeps nagging.
I think I like one thing that we practice, right, is she always tell me that if someone wants to tell you something, they will.
Yes.
And we have
It
been
doesn't apply
practicing that.
to me, don't worry.
So we never get bored to ask more.
But doesn't apply.
So she didn't ask, but Tata's strategy, I told her, I was very upfront with her, I said, don't check in with me,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. I know that you care, but you don't have to. Because I don't want people to feel like they have to ask every other day.
Yeah.
Right? But what Tata did was, I think towards the end of the thing, so, yeah, okay, still got fever? Nope. Cool.
So that, understand? You want that lah? I give you all?
You didn't. I told you to give me, you didn't give me.
That's why now I know lah.
But I'm very upfront with it. right? I'm okay for you to ask, but you don't have to ask every day up until like what kind of meals.
I think it was just like the elaboration of like having to explain to you.
Yeah, but I want to know, did I ask every day?
You did not ask every day because you followed the brief, but you extended the brief by asking what you were eating, if you were doing stuff, you move around in the room or not. My room is so damn small, I can't exercise.
I want to make sure she move around. No, she just sleep like that.
I think she thinks that it's okay, she can handle it on her own. I think one time she got fever. Then the first day I asked her, are you okay? Because we suspected that it was COVID, but it was not. So I asked her, are you okay? Then she said, it's okay, bro. You don't need to ask them. I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't want to make it your burden to feel like you have to check in with me every day. Because some people, they need the attention.
We just want to love you, ma.
I understand. Now I know. But some people feel, because I know some people who wants you to check in every other day.
That's me.
Then only you feel like you've been
loved.
cared for, right? But I don't want you to feel that for me because I really don't judge it based on that.
How do you judge if someone loves you? Like not just fuck the romantic thing out, but like as friends.
Oh, I think I just know. I don't know how to tell.
The check-in, but just when
no, I don't think it's check-in.
It's not a check-in.
You don't talk to her for 3 months and she will still think that you love her.
Well, I guess I don't know you that well, Nat.
It's not the check-in. I don't really care about the check-in.
Do you think? Okay.
I think
no,
you just
the
know.
meetup lah. You need meetup though.
That's not fair for her because I have not met her.
We met her many times. We met her.
No, but I think spending time together is very important. For me, then
even if it's a call or a personal, okay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's quite nice when, sometimes we have the call with Maggie, and then Joseph is in the same house, but there will be three windows. It's me, Maggie, and Joseph in one call. Then it's those moments. It's those moments that make me feel like, oh, this friendship is so cute. No? Yeah.
Okay.
They're in the same house, but they want to talk to me.
I offered you the room, you don't want to move in.
What the?
Well, they invited me for like anniversary. I'm like, okay, bro, it stops there. Anyway.
Well, I think you are a very popular fifth wheel at this point, so we all know
Please
that.
sign up at the next story.
Okay, I think we are coming to the end of this episode. I think we've gone way beyond an hour. That was a very fun chat. I hope you
Sorry
guys...
if there was not much direction. I think we were
No,
just
that's the whole point of this
stuff
podcast, this episode actually. I didn't want to have a specific direction. It's really a little bit of everything. I think we covered on singlehood, being single, how you guys stay confident, a little bit of sex, we've got a bit of friendship, and a bit of how both of you
and that's life, you know?
Yeah, I like that. So I like that.
I think the takeaway here is that friendships don't need to come in the same form, even if they're from the same type of people. You are different friends to each other, to me, and we have to accept that friendships don't come in the same form, even with the same person. Yeah, the same people.
That's true. It's very interesting to see how Nat is with Tata versus how she is with me and some other friends as well.
Which one do you prefer?
I'm okay with mine. I don't I don't want to change. Never mind, you can stick to yours.
Actually, I think I'm okay with mine also.
I think it works for you.
I think if she goes like, babe, I'll be like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Babe, are you okay? Like, I'll be like,
she don't bait me. Do you bait me? Yeah, she don't bait me.
But that's her impression, so I'll just let her be.
Sure.
See, I don't answer. I just let her be.
Yeah, sorry, we let you be. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so we always end the episode with 3 questions. Try to keep it short and sweet. Like you're already very chong
like that one. Okay.
Yeah. So you're very chong hey, so it's okay. So 3 simple questions. Keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I want to pee first. But
you want to pee?
No, it's okay. You go first. I go first.
Okay, what are you currently head over heels for?
Okay, she go first.
Good thing I need to think. I need to think. So it's 1-1-1, right?
Yeah, fast. She answered it, you have to answer. So, I mean...
I don't know.
Just say lah.
You answer first.
You see, you gotta take time already. Come on, man.
You answer first.
Wait, you just cut this. You just...
No cut. Continue.
Okay, what are you...
What are you currently head over heels? So it can be a nasi lemak. What do you like? Wow, first time I have to chase for answer, man.
Wow. I don't have one specific...
Really? I live a really boring life, if you don't already know.
I know.
I think I'm head over heels over my boring life.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Very simple.
I don't have an answer.
Okay, Tata don't have answer. First guest on the show, no answer. You sure? I give you one more chance.
Maybe the answer is me.
You see, you like to do this? I don't know lah. You want to stop it, but you keep bringing it up. Like,
okay,
she secretly enjoys it.
I'm sure she does, okay?
Yeah.
Second question. The best or worst advice you've ever received? Or you give, can say also. Receive or given?
I'm sorry, we are so bad at this.
Yeah, they are terrible at this.
The best advice I've gotten, I think, and I've practiced until today is what is yours will be yours. Right? So that means with that in place, you don't have to go out of your way to do things and fight for things, do mean things to other people. You don't have to do all of that because at the end of the day, what's yours is yours. That shirt that you tried on a week ago, if it's yours, you will get it. That person who you want to stay next to you, after 1 or 2 years, they will still be next to you in 2 years. So what's yours will be yours.
Got it.
Best advice. Worst advice is just be happier.
Okay, I got mine. Best advice is stay real and authentic no matter what you do in life. Okay, never mind. Then the worst one is everything will be fine.
So it's pretty similar. Like advices
Like,
that
useless.
There's no way to get there. There's no way to get happiness.
It's just a blanket statement.
Yeah. And you know, sometimes when shit happens, right, and they say, I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay.
But I guess sometimes people say that because they don't
got
know
nothing
what to
else
say. They
to
don't
say.
know what to
Yeah.
say.
Sometimes I prefer it like you don't say anything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe as much as they don't come from an ill-intended place, sometimes not saying is better than saying it. Okay, one last one. 3 words to describe your life right now. I know these are boring for y'all. Just answer, please. 3 words. Just 3 words.
Boring,
Okay.
happy, fulfilled.
Love it.
You see how 3 different
People oriented.
Yeah.
deep.
People oriented. I realize it's a lot of people. People oriented, simple, and
Oops.
none of that. Sorry, just give me something. I found the word is people oriented, simple, and grateful.
Love it. Okay, and with that, we end today's episode. Very chaotic, but at the same time, we got to know the both of you on a different level. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you
And
for having
like
us.
I always end the episode with, don't forget to fall head over heels for yourself first. And I never watched my episode lah. You see,
Others?
and always okay. Thank you very much. Bye bye.